Labour MP Caroline Flint hit out at Remainer MPs pushing for Britain to remain in the single market and customs union after Brexit. Speaking on BBC's Westminster Hour, Ms Flint said, "There are a number of people in the House of Commons from different parties who are basically saying, unless we are members of the single market, members of the customs union as we currently are, we do not accept this. That is really code for trying to overturn the referendum vote. Whilst I acknowledge the difficulties of this, I also think we now have to get into a place where we try to make the best of we can out of this situation." GETTYBrexit News. Labour MP Caroline Flint said some MPs are out to the British public are saying, "Get on with it, Caroline Flint," and actually, the British public are saying, "Get on with it." Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn said the opposition will push for Britain to remain in a form of new and comprehensive customs union with the EU after Brexit. Mr Corbyn was forced to finally clarify Labour's stance on Brexit after months of dodging the issue and ignoring MPs' demands to get off the fence and back staying in the customs union and single market. Tory rebels have also threatened to side with Labour in an effort to thwart Brexit. Anna Soubry called for Brexit Britain to remain in the customs union and repeatedly criticised the government's plans of leaving the EU's key institutions. Ms Soubry tabled an amendment in February to put remaining in the customs union back on the negotiating table. Brexiteer Ian Duncan Smith ripped into Ms Soubry's calls to remain in the customs union. He said, "I say to my colleagues, who might want to change some of this, just be very careful on this one because you're being invited into a Labour Party tactical game which will actually end up in real damage to the UK." March 19, 2018 British Brexit Minister David Davis, L, and EU Chief Negotiator Michel Barnier meet at the European Commission in Brussels. Remainer Tory MP George Freeman also said he will refuse to support Brexit if the Irish border issue is not resolved, insisting it will be impossible to vote for a hard border in Ireland. Mr Freeman said, "We've got a year to get this right. Let me be clear, for me, this would be, and I think for other colleagues, a red line. If we cannot resolve this, then I think it is going to be impossible to support a Brexit that can't get this right." Similarly for me, on business, investment, jobs, and the British people voted to leave.